Welcome to this year's Buddhism 101. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your presence, although virtually, we still appreciate you being here. This year again, we're doing some of the activities online so that people from all over will be able to participate and enjoy what we have to offer here at the San Jose Obon Livestream. Again, thank you for joining us for this Buddhism 101.
Tsunamanda, 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 Tsunamanda. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. じゅ 生徳物不行志願一切空一切大愛決し有物百千の苦も無量大乗修行五条供養一切使徒諸仏不行具道見性不逆非行五条諸仏世界文化系無種節道光明知性平死諸国名税精進日南両両が差仏国土第一五種奇妙道場長禅国行内容二無とそがと愛民道だにさい実法来生死年少女糸が国経楽安の古文神妙是が師匠本願の日力所所欲実法世尊知恵無限上領子孫知が信行軽量子子食毒中画行精進忍術剣 がにしくどく平等性祭道本菩提心往生安楽ナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブ。Good morning, everyone. So I'd like to begin my talk with Namo Amida Butsu with Gassho. Will you please join me in Gassho? Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandab, Namandab. Okay, thank you. So today is the last day of the Dhamma school, so which means the summer vacation will soon be here. Are you excited? Yeah. So are you planning to go somewhere with your family or friends? Yes? Okay, good. Where would you like to go? Japan. Yeah. Disneyland? Or Legoland? Or Great America? Or Universal Studio? Camping? Or something like that. Yeah. Maybe there are so many exciting places and events in the United States in summer. So when you go on a trip, I'm sure you will talk with your family or friends about your trip in many ways. You'll probably talk about what the place is like, where you want to go, and what you wanted to do there, and what you want to eat. That's important. And then it is boring to hear such a stories if you're not really going. You would say, Disneyland, camping, sounds fun. It sounds nice, but I don't get to go. Something like this. Then it's sad and disappointing. But what if it was a trip where you were actually going on? Yeah. Wouldn't be excited to hear about it? Wouldn't you want to hear more about it? And wouldn't you want to listen carefully, right? More carefully. Your friends and family members will want to listen to you and hear your ideas and thoughts because they includes you as a member of a trip. Each story about the trip I'm not going on, which was a topic that has nothing to do with you, will become your story if you're on the side of those who participate in the trip. The words of Buddha and the world of enlightenment described in the sutras also shine brightly when you hear them as my own story. The Amida Sutra, which is one of the important sutras in the tradition, described what the Pure Land is like. The beings in the Pure Land and suffer no pain, but only enjoy pleasure of various kinds. That's why the Pure Land is called utmost bliss. There are trees, ponds, and the buildings decorated with the jewels, wonderful music, and the earth is made of gold. And beautiful flowers are falling, and beautiful birds of various colors are singing with melodious and delicate sounds. And the pleasant wind is blowing, and the Pure Land is filled with such a splendid adornments. Based on the description of the sutras, it is the adornments of the Naijin that showed us in this way that we can understand. However, when we look at this description from the bird's eye view, we tend to dismiss them from right to left, saying, "Oh, this dreamlike world has nothing to do with me." The world of the Buddha and the world of enlightenment taught in the sutras shine brightly only when we hear them as something that is closely related to us. Even though we know that everyone is equal, we may judge person in front of us as good or bad, like or dislike. You may get angry at person you don't like, and you might hurt them sometimes with harsh words or violence. And this is what is happening in the United States and the world. And then sometimes this happens to us when the situation changes. And the world enlightenment preached in the Buddhism sounds seemingly far removed from our world. From our enlightenment eyes, we cannot see or understand the enlightenment world. However, from the eyes of the Buddha, we are taught that everyone's life shines equally, transcending our personal likes and dislikes. When we shown the world as seen through the eyes of enlightenment or Buddha is showing us that each of us is included to the world of enlightenment. Amida Buddha has showed us that every one of us will definitely be born as an enlightened Buddha. So this world, the enlightenment, is the world we are going to achieve, not through our power. What do you think when you hear this? Wouldn't you think that it has nothing to do with you? From the Buddha's point of view, we repeat the life of delusion, such as hell, hungry ghosts, and other deluded lives. Therefore, Amida Buddha has always wishes for us to be released from the sufferings in sufferings and live a harmonious and a peaceful life. It is not about someone else. It is about each of us. It is not about someday, but we can rejoice in here and now, at this moment. Buddha has shown us that Amida will not abandon any of us. As long as you think that life is going well and that you can overcome anything by yourself, you may not be able to hear any of this as your own story. But the life has its twists and turns, and there are times of despair. The material things of this world, including our lives, change and break down over time. People and things we rely on may turn their backs on us when circumstances change. But the Buddha's enlightenment is an enlightenment that transcends time and space, that never breaks and always embraces each of us. Shinran Shonin, who is our founder, also drew the words of Buddha's enlightenment into his own life and rejoiced sincerely with his Dhamma friends by making these wisdom and compassion for Shinran alone as his own realization. Even if we do not wish it, Amida has included each of us as a member of a journey to the Pure Land. We are all fellow travelers on the journey to the same destination. So I hope let us together listen carefully and be happy about the wishes of Amida. So thank you so much for your kind attention. I'd like to conclude my talk with Namo Amida Butsu and Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandab, namandab. Thank you.
What is Buddhism and what is the goal for Buddhists?
Buddhism Buddhism is a teaching of enlightened wisdom and compassion of the Shakuni Buddha in India. It teaches us about the reality of our lives that we do not like to hear about, such as aging, sickness, and death, and how to live our lives with it through the Buddha's teachings. It may be one of life to turn our back away from these reality, to ignore them, and to simply strive to fulfill one's own desires. However, these are problems that confront us at the end of everyone's lives. If we do not find any solution, we may end our lives with a sense of emptiness, wondering what all we have worked for. And looking at this, the Buddha, with compassion and wisdom and compassion, shows us how to overcome such reality that's inevitable for everyone by teaching various approaches to this, depending on people's ability and qualities. Guided by the Buddha's teaching of enlightenment, we will be led to go beyond our life of suffering to achieve the enlightenment of the Buddha.
I thought that there was only one Buddha. Are there many?
While there is historical Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, according to his sutras, there are countless Buddhas, and that the Buddha who embraces all lives with the abandoning then is Amida Buddha in the Pure Land. That's Amida Buddha. In Jodo Shinshu, tradition, we're told that through the work of Amida Buddha, they assure our lives to attain Buddhahood when it comes to an end. Therefore, our loved ones who have passed before us are also reborn as Buddhas. Becoming a Buddha is not just about going to the Pure Land and staying there. And since Buddhas are liberated from all the bonds of captivity, they are freely be able to return to this world and lead us who are suffering on to the same path of Buddhahood.
What are your services like? And will I have to know Japanese?
You would not have to learn Japanese because the sutra books in front of the temple pews has an English translation so that you can understand the meaning of the words being chanted. Even if you're the first time visitor to the temple or do not know Japanese, we are sure that you'll feel welcome to participate in the service. This Buddhist temple is based on the Japanese Jodo Shinshu Buddhist tradition, so the services are designed according to the Japanese service format. Therefore, the sutras are the same as the ones we chant in Japan. The general flow of the service is chanting the sutra, followed by the talk about the Buddha, and singing a song. Every Sunday morning at 9:30, there's a Dhamma school service for kids, and at 10:10, the service for adults. Now we are on the summer schedule. It starts at 10, or open to everybody. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us anytime. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this Buddhism 101. We hope that you enjoyed the material that was presented. This year, as we have in the past, we're doing a lot of our Obon virtually. You can also join us in our virtual services that are conducted every Sunday, presented every Sunday, at our Betsuing website. So please take a look at that and join us. And perhaps you might find something interesting that may bring you down to the Betsuing in person. We are, of course, conducting services in person. I hope you'll be interested enough to come and join us. Everyone is welcome, so please come down. Hope to see you. Bye-bye.